Welcome back. This is where things get exciting. An instance is a data type that's the base for every object in Roblox, such as parts, scripts, and the workspace itself. Each instance has a list of properties that we can interact with in the script. We're going to add a part to the workspace and name it myPart. We can then start by typing game, which is an instance containing all instances we see at the top level of the Explorer. Similar to a table, we can access them by using their names as indexes, like these examples. We can then refer to our parts like this, so this variable now contains a reference to our part. This works no matter where the instance is stored. Now let's go to the Roblox documentation website, which there is a link for in the description. If we navigate to the engine API and find the parts class, we can see information about parts as well as a full list of its properties. Properties hold information about instances like its name, parents, and transparency. The engine API gives us extensive information about each property, so we can find out the data types of their values, what they do, and some examples. We can access properties just like values in tables. For example, these all output the part's name. Additionally, we can reassign properties by handing them any value with the expected data type, just like reassigning a value in a table. As the name property contains a string, we can assign a new one like this. If we run our script, the part's name is now updated. The transparency property takes a number, so we can update it like this, with a number ranging from 0 to 1. The anchored property contains a boolean representing whether the part is affected by gravity, so assigning it to true prevents the part from falling. Each instance has a parent property that contains its parent instance, which can be used like this. Say we want to find an instance based on the script's location, you can use the script keyword like these examples. Instances also contain a set of methods which we know as functions. Just like functions within tables, we can call the destroy function to destroy the part. Because the function can be called from any instance, we also pass the part as an argument so the function can identify which instance needs to be destroyed. Alternatively, using a colon automatically passes the referenced instance as an argument, so these two lines of code function identically. This is called a method and is syntax sugar designed to make it easier to read, so we'll be writing it like this from now on. So for example, this script waits 1 second and then destroys our part. The getChildren method returns a table in list form containing all of an instance's children like this. Currently, when referring to an instance or member that doesn't exist, your script will error. To combat this, we can use this method, which returns the first child of an instance with a given name, or nil if it doesn't exist. If multiple instances have the same name, this script will only destroy one of them. A way to solve this is to iterate through each child of the workspace and destroy any instances with a matching name like this. Now finally, instances also contain events which get fired when a certain event happens. For example, when our part is touched by another part, like a player's leg, the touched event is fired. To listen for this, we refer to the event like an index and then call the connect method. We then pass a function to the connect method, which is called a callback, as the script will automatically call the function when the event is fired. Just like any data type, we can declare the function and pass the variable for reference, or the function itself. The engine API shows that this event also passes an argument to our function when called, so we can create a parameter and use it within the function. For example, this script outputs the name of leg parts each time they touch our part. Going one step further, this script navigates to the player's humanoid and takes 100 damage from them, creating a kill brick. To prevent errors caused by parts without humanoids, we can use findFirstChild to reference the humanoid. If the humanoid is nil, the if statement will be skipped. But if the humanoid instance exists, it's a truthy value, meaning the if statement's block runs, so the damage is taken. And congratulations, we've successfully created a kill brick. Now, be sure to experiment with the engine API because it's an essential tool you'll be using all throughout your development career. And when you're ready, check out the plugin and then move on to the next episode.